Okay, hopefully this works. Because I super desperately want to play this game and have everything turn out nice and awesome and wonderful. Uh, so welcome to what will hopefully be Willow Plays Dragon Age Veilguard. Um, I have been waiting for this game to come out for literally a decade. I am so excited and nervous and honestly kind of low-key terrified. Um, because BioWare does not always do well with the franchises that I love. And make no mistake, I love Dragon Age. While Skyrim may potentially be my all-time favorite singular video game, there is no video game universe I love more than Thetis and Dragon Age. I love this franchise. So naturally, I'm fucking terrified that this is going to be absolutely god-awful. And I apologize because my settings are probably going to be all sorts of screwy, but I literally could not wait to play this game. Steam would not let me install it until noon my time, and then I had to spend, you know, time downloading the almost 100 gigabytes that this game is. So I will literally be talking through shaders and initial setups and character creation and inevitably trying to set up my Origins access because I can all but guarantee you that my Dragon Age EA oh god, what's it called? Dragon Keep account is not up to date or accurate. So I'm probably going to have to input all of my choices from what my Inquisitor was like, and that's not nothing, and I know that. But I could not possibly be more excited or more nervous about this game. Here's the thing. I have done everything in my power to avoid any and all spoilers for this game. So I know nothing, literally nothing, about what this game is going to be like, how it's going to play. You know, I'm vaguely aware of who the companions are. I'm vaguely aware we get to choose a faction in character creation, but I've looked at basically nothing because I want to go into this as optimistic, cautiously, as I can be. Like I said, this franchise means a lot to me. Dragon Age Origins is quite possibly the first RPG video game I played. And that might not be entirely accurate, but it certainly feels like it. When I got my Xbox 360 back in, God, maybe like 2010, 2011, Dragon Age Origins was one of the first games I played on it. And I played it easily 2-3 times straight through on the 360. When I got my gaming PC, literally the first two games I bought for it were Dragon Age Origins and Skyrim. Both of which I loved playing on the 360, and I'd heard about the modding communities around both games, and I was like, that's great. I dove back into Dragon Age Origins another 3 or 4 times with varying degrees of moddedness. And so that was my normal. You know, Dragon Age 2 is probably my least favorite game in the series. For many reasons, all the ones I suspect would be true for anyone else. In that, like, Dragon Age 2 was super restrictive maps. It was, like, very samey interiors. Everything felt the same. I loved the companions, actually. I really loved the companions in DA2, but the story was so insular and so self-contained that I honestly just had to look up um, everything surrounding Dragon Age 2, and I felt like you really needed a guide to play that game effectively, especially if you wanted it to feel like your character choices made any major impact. Dragon Age Inquisition, to date, is my favorite game in the series. I've played that many times, both modded and unmodded, and I loved that it was open world. And my understanding is that this game is not, and I won't deny the fact that I am a little disappointed about that. Um, if it could have stayed open world, I would have been so thrilled. It didn't. So, that's my burden to bear, my cross to carry. But the story there was excellent. The fact that they put you in charge of a faction where your choices did really make a difference, where you were interacting with royalty and nobility from multiple countries, where you were making huge decision choices, where you could potentially, like, if you had the right world states, you could end up having to make a choice between, killing Alistair, who, if you went the spoilers, and sorry, not sorry, but if you went the Alistair was your warden, and it was your warden's romance, and your warden and Alistair went off to go be wardens together after the story of Dragon Age Origins instead of making him king or anything like that, you'd be in a position where you had to choose between saving your first game's lover or saving your player character from the second game. And that is a consequence of choice. I was torn every time I got to those choices, whether I was choosing between Hawke and Stroud or Hawke and Alistair. I was always so torn on what to do there. And that felt real. Hearing, Varric have his dialogues about what he needed to do to communicate with whoever Hawke romanced in DA2. Genuinely, there's so much, so much to this franchise that I love, and it handles the storytelling and the narrative and the world so well. Truthfully, truth be told, combat in this game could suck. Narratively, it could be, combat could be the worst. The map design could be god-awful. And if the narrative is still strong, I will be happy. Yes, poor gameplay would frustrate me. But for me, the worst thing BioWare could do is butcher the world and the lore and the characters. Now, truthfully, I don't give a fuck what they do to Solas. That bastard has whatever happens to him coming. I am not Team Solas. I definitely am not. He lied to my Inquisitor, and that is unforgivable. So I don't care if they make Solas an absolute monster. Quite frankly, I'd love it if they did. But the world needs to stay intact. That's my biggest fear in all of this, is that BioWare will butcher the world, butcher the lore, and that would devastate me more than anything else BioWare could do with this game. I've heard a lot of people in just general passing comments about this game say their biggest concern is that the game's going to be too woke. Quite frankly, I don't give a flying fuck about that. We live in a world, I've been very candid about this on my channel, on my brother's when I'm guesting there. My degree is in social work. We live in a world where people and communities are underrepresented and shoved in a corner for the comfort of sorry, but I gotta say it, the straight white male perspective. And where, you know, we try as much as we can to hide the LGBT community. We try as hard as we can to hide that history is written by winners. I don't care if the game's woke. Quite frankly, I'm probably going to be fine with that. I just want the story to be good. Uh-oh. Something is wrong with YouTube. Fuck. YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers will experience buffering. Okay, why though? Oh, wait, it's catching up. Okay, I'm less mad. Okay, connecting to online services. Yeah, whatever. It's a new Dragon Age game. Take my firstborn child. It's fine. Text language English, voiceover language English, subtitle visibility. Yes, always. Subtitle size. Yeah, that's probably about fine. I can always change these later. Advanced subtitle settings. Animation, color, background opacity, speaker name, book name, that's fine. Yeah. Well, actually, what other colors are there? White, purple, bronze. Yeah, bronze. Bronze is fine. I'm sorry. I know watching me play the menus is probably not entertaining for anyone, but sorry, not sorry. I've completely lost track of where I was. Text size, yeah, sure. Color vision deficiency is off, that's fine. Persistent dot. I don't think I need a persistent dot. Disable UI hold inputs. Tap interactions. I don't know what that means. I guess I'll figure that out later. Camera shake, yeah, that's fine. Motion blur, totally fine. Input mapping, keyboard, I don't feel the need to change settings till I know how bad they are. Mouse sensitivity, I'm probably going to end up adjusting later. Yeah, that's fine. Graphics, yeah, that's fine. Brightness, yeah, contrast, fine. Sound is fine, I think. Yeah, I'm just, yeah, that's probably fine. It requires a restart. Too bad. Not doing that right now. Why is my aspect ratio so weird on OBS? You know what? Future Sarah problem. New game.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Yes. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe.
Screw you, Solus.
In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solus imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo
Yeah, with an anchor he stole from my Inquisitor, the
even
bastard.
if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him. And that's where you come in.
Let me play with the character creator. Oh, God, no, I am not a Kunari. I am an elf. Okay. She, her, gender, female. Totally fine. I don't particularly love any of these presets. Oh, you're okay. I can work from you, maybe. Yeah, we'll work with that. Okay. Head shape. Set features to default. We recommend setting all facial feature sliders to their base value. This can be done from the reset button at a later time. Would you like to do this now? This action cannot be undone. No. Okay, so I want kind of a softer, rounder face. Okay, that's soft and round. Can I do... That'll do. Okay. I think. I love the hair physics. Thank you, BioWare, for once actually getting that right. Back. Okay. So I did the head shape. I need to do the complexion. What is the palest I can be? Oh gosh. How do I change the lighting? Because I know I'm supposed to be able to do that in the character creator. Oh, I do love a good freckled look. But I don't particularly care for any of those ones, actually. 6 is okay. We'll do youthful too. 3, rather. I don't hate the skin tone, but I want to toy with it a little bit more. I guess that's... as kind of neutral a skin tone as I'm gonna get, I guess. Okay, forehead and brow. Oh gosh, cheekbones are always where I screw up my characters. Yes. Jowls. Hell no. Jaw. Oh, nope. Let's see. See, this is why I should pay closer attention to where the settings are before I start messing with shit. Chin. Chin bump? What's a chin bump? What's that doing? I honestly have no idea what that's doing. So let's go with no. Chin width. Larynx? Why would I care? You know what? Larynx is fine. Scalp is probably fine, honestly. Body. Simple undergarments. So we're not going around topless because I'm live streaming. We definitely want some... That's with. So we definitely want some muscle definition, but I'm also going mage, so that's probably about right there. Body shape is what I just did. Body proportions. Height. I've heard everything feels short in this game. So I'm gonna make her slightly taller than average. I don't know. That feels right. Shoulder width. Sure. Maybe a little wider. So I am all for body positivity, but in my video game characters, I like to give myself assets I do not have. So we'll go a little more exaggerated on the waist, a little wider on the hips, glute size all the way up. And even then, that's still not a huge booty or a huge chest. Although apparently you can go super diminutive on the chest, so I guess I'll take what I can get. Besides, the modding community will fix it later. Skin tone! Oh, I did that already. Eyes and eyebrows. Eye shape. Oh, fuck. The up-down's probably fine. Depth. Can we bring them forward a little? I want to give her super anime protagonist eyes. I also want her to have very open eyes, so those work. Eye color, super blue. What's the bluest I can make them? No, we don't need heterochromia. Color preset. Nope. Blue gray, blue. Blue green. Green. Hazel. Amber. Yep. Sure. We'll just go blue. No bloodshot, no cataracts. That's fine. Eyebrows and eyelashes. Shape. I like what I have, but is there something better? Oh, they won't let me adjust the tilt. Okay, that's why there's so many options. I want something more neutral set. That'll have to do. Color. So I am probably gonna go dark brown for my hair. Brightness down. Eyelashes. Shape. What is the most anime I can get? Ooh. Maybe. Yeah, you know what? It's super extra and I'm here for it. why do games do this to me? Why do they give me so many options in character creation? I'm gonna be here all day. I don't dislike 2. 2's nice. 2's very anime, like cute button nosy. A little bit. Tone down nostril width a ton. Tone down size slightly. Yeah, that'll do. Mouth. 2 wide as it stands. Tone down size a little too. Okay, so it was less width and more size I was struggling with. Lip thickness. Better. Have her be generally a happy appearance. Ears. Super pointy. What's the pointiest I can make them? Okay. I like the bend and the curve in that. Super big ears, though. Sure. Earlobe size. Don't care. Don't need cauliflower ear. Don't need ear asymmetry. Yeah, the ears are fine. Hair. Oh gosh. Welcome to where Willow loses the rest of her day. Nope. Nope. Actually, 6 is a contender, so I need to start writing down the ones I think might actually be okay. And of course I have literally no writing implements to hand other than a blue Crayola marker, because I'm secretly a child. No, I'm 31, but I work with children all day, and that definitely shifts your perspective a little bit. Hair. 6 is an option. Nope. 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 Well, actually, that's not super dissimilar to what my hair kind of naturally does a lot of the time. It's just not quite that voluminous. So 10's an option. There's a particular style I have in mind, though, so I want to see if it has that as an option. I like that. 13 gets a star. So this is if you want to cosplay Elsa. Okay. Cute little bob. Cute little bob. Longer hair. Twin braids. No. Okay, I do low-key love the ponytail vibe. BioWare, I'm quite pleased with your hairstyle options. For, like, the first time in ages in one of your games. I like a lot of the hair options. I am so happy about that, BioWare.